Hi. Hello. My name is Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. I've actually made this video. You're not going to believe this. Like a bunch of times. And I think I'm four times. Over the course of a couple days. So I got lots and lots of bloopers. Today's actually February 10th, 2012. And I'm just making another video. Little update. I don't even know how this thing works yet. I did a. And I'm not going to sound like that. Whoa, that's way high. That can't be. F sharp. That high? What? No. I got to read the instructions on this thing. So, my name is Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. I got that from voice training. I'll torture you guys with that. Oh wow, it's got an input in it too. Cool. I'll torture myself with that later. Bring it down, then bring it back down. So yeah. Today's February 10th, 2012. And I need to make another video. Give you guys an update. Like I said, I have tried to make this video a couple times already, and I wasn't having really any luck. I gotta apologize. I probably should have made this video a few days ago when I was really, really depressed. And to let you guys know what happened this past week. Right after my high. You've seen the last couple of my videos. I've been on such a high, not even a roller coaster up and down. I've just been up on this high, this, everything just going my way. And being, everybody being just so supportive, getting my fingerprints done, and the DMV lady taking picture after picture after picture, and my family, my brothers and sisters, pretty much, saying, hey, as long as you're happy, we'll support you. Feel free to call us if you need a shoulder to lean on or something like that, which is really, really good. So my support system's been tremendous, which is good. And, but I did ask a few friends what they thought. And their opinions are very much, I was looking forward, and I always do. Everybody's opinions, really, I take them in, and I soak them, and I make them my own opinion, or I try to deal with it myself. A couple people, it's ain't just one person, but a couple people, were quick to point out and remind me, that I needed to be careful. Remind me that, hey, Jessica, you're transgender. You live in Texas. Hello, girl. And you gotta be careful because, in the southern states, back in the old days, people used to take us out, and make Saturday entertainment out of us. I mean, if you look at Hollywood and some of the movies, some of the documentary movies, female to male, male to female, whatever, there are many documented stories where, that is the case. And they were quick to remind me that, hey, even my work, the industry in which I work is a truck driving, excuse me, the truck driving industry is very male dominated, and as well as the oil field. So they don't even take kindly to a lot of, cisgender women, working in the field sometimes. So, what really makes me think that they're going to take kindly to me? The answer to that is they probably won't. I mean, they won't. I know they won't. So I got to be very, very careful. Um, it's kind of weird though, the way this affected me by getting people's confidence and stuff like that. This is all stuff that I've thought about before, and I think we all have. You know, the hatred that's involved, the hate crimes that actually involve some of our brothers and sisters for being themselves, and it's kind of sad. And there is no one location that makes it better or worse. I don't think. I mean, there's still hate crimes in San Francisco as there is, or in New York than there is here in Texas. I mean, I don't know what the ratio is. I just know that it doesn't really matter where you live. Hate crimes are going to happen. So I went through a depression stage, and not really a depression stage, because this is stuff I've already thought about. I don't know if you've been able to actually tell over the course of time, but you know, hey, if I can get this thing to work. Whoops. No. What is it? Can I move my hand out of the way? No. It's blurry. It's not showing up. It's an ugly face, but it's also an earring. Okay, so if I can try to move this back to where it was, I actually had my ears pierced on Transgendered, the Remembrance, 2 years ago. Okay, I'm just now starting home. So these are long battles that I've had to fight, not fight with, but pretty much set in my brain what I'm doing and everything else. And it just doesn't happen overnight. It's like we don't wake up one morning and go, you know what, hey, I'm transgender. Well, maybe we do, but it's just something that the thought process, to deal with stuff like this. I made sure the benefits outweigh the risks, and there are a lot of risks, especially in Texas. With Transgender Day of Remembrance, we usually only see the deaths. We don't see the abuse, the hate crimes, the muggings, the rapes, whatever. It's kind of a scary world out there. And I know a lot of my friends and my family, my brothers and sisters, if anything, they kind of worry about that. I mean, for me, which is, neat. It's not an easy topic to talk. It's not an easy topic to talk about. So yes, I had to unwind my tongue. But yeah, no, I got my ears pierced on Transgender Day of Remembrance, so that, hey, every time I change out my earrings, every day that I see myself in the mirror, I remember the risks. I know the risks. So going back to the workplace and everything else, I get that daily reminder inside my head. So why I had this depression stage, I don't know what it was. It was depression. It was stress. It was mega stress. Back in, before I took hormones, there was a challenge or something that confronted me. Usually I would just, get it off. Just stomp on it. Stomp on it. Get it. Get mad at it. Or I would just, ignore it. I hope it went away. And, okay, that was a little dramatic, but, case in point, that's the way it was. Now, I'm finding myself actually dealing with it and registering it. And basically what happened, because everybody's opinions is needed to make my own, is I went ahead and put one finger in my ear, and I let all this information go in the other ear, and it just went inside my head for about 3 days. My eyes were getting bloodshot. My skin was getting pale. I was stressing hard over this, and it's sort of kind of embarrassing because this is stuff I've already thought about. I don't know if this was more of a reconfirming that this is the right path I'm on. Questioning my choices myself. I don't think I was questioning. I mean, I still take the blue pill every day. I mean, I don't question my happiness. So I don't know how to describe what has happened over the past few days, but I can tell you I was stressing big time. And it's over nothing. Well, it is over something. But at the same token, run around all paranoid is not me. I don't need to go out and ask for trouble. I don't think I'm doing that. So my friends and family, you folks should be able to be rest assured I'm not going to go out of my way to get into trouble. It's just kind of weird that I went through this again. And I'm trying to be honest with myself. I really don't know why. Because I don't think I was second guessing myself. But I guess I was making sure. Which I do that all the time anyway. But because I know I'm sure. Like I said, this affected me. Even my coworker, that my ally, they noticed it. They go, "It should be all right." I think I'm the only one noticing it. But yes, you look a lot better today. Because when I came back on the third day, I was like, it was like over. So, and they asked me how I felt, of course. So, I stressed over nothing. I guess I stressed over something because, I'm sitting here running along. I'm going to the DMV layer. I'm getting my fingerprints done. I'm doing all this. And, I'm just running right along at the cruising at this fast speed. And then all of a sudden, somebody suggests, "Hey, Jessica, wait a minute." And I'm looking both ways going, what the heck? What the heck? And they're like, "Hey, Jessica, you got to remember, you live in Texas. Texas is not a male to female friendly state." And, the minute that happened, I was like, and I started looking around. During my stress, I even started looking at some of my coworkers that don't know, and just, because I got my hair up, I'm still pretty much hidden. I've got hats on. And I'm sitting there looking at them, and I'm just, what the heck? How would they react? And one person I looked at kind of reminded me of someone from prison. And I know that's wrong of me because I was sitting there judging somebody. And I really shouldn't, man. Because I don't want to be judged myself. I don't know, it's kind of hypocritical of me. And at that moment, I knew I did wrong. So I kind of just put my head down and walked out of the office. I was like, I can't even. I was stressing. I'm still going to write the letter. The letter is going to happen. Okay. Now, I think a lot of the misconception in my last video is I'm writing this letter. I'm not going to just write it, finish it, hand it to my human resources department. Okay? It ain't going to work like that. Okay? Because I know and I realize that, not everybody's going to say that share the same enthusiasm. They're not in the male-dominated industry that I'm in. But I'm going to write it. I'm going to save it in my arsenal. Okay, I'm going to write it and make it my own. There are letters everywhere, and you can get a template, but I'm going to make this my own. And I'll share it with you folks. I'll put it on my website. And, once I get to like the rough draft number 3, we'll start sharing it and get opinions about it. But I want to have it in my arsenal for that rainy day that, hey, you know what, I got either a choice. I'm going to lose my job or I'm going to come out. And I don't want to sit there and hunt job after job after job. And I am going to get my name changed sooner or later. So I'm going to have to come out to work too. And, hey, guess what? There are a couple of things that are getting a little obvious. And the same with work. And I think wearing my hair up ain't helping too much. Because I'm even starting to notice some of that distribution when I do have myself up on there. So, yes. But yes, and everything else into that. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch bases. I am getting back to normal. I don't know again why I was getting so depressed or why I was dealing with what I was dealing with. The way I was dealing with it was good. I do feel that I'm a lot stronger now, which is good. It's what's needed to my growth. And it was probably about the right timing because I am getting about that 6-month stage. I think it was about the right timing. I don't know. But it's always good to double check with yourself and stuff like that. I wasn't second guessing or questioning myself. I was questioning the dangers, I guess, and the work and everything else. But I'm going to stick to my plans. I'm going to write the letter. I'm going to keep it in my arsenal. Hopefully I ain't going to be able to need to share that letter until May or June. But if something happens in March or April, I got it. Okay? And if the letter doesn't work, I do have binders. In the worst case scenario, I just put a binder, put my hair in a ponytail again, and go to get another job. And hide again. And I don't want to hide. I'm tired of hiding. But I don't want to, at the same token, I don't want to come out and just get into trouble. I know not everybody's going to be accepting or supportive, which is kind of a bummer, but, hey, that's reality. And sometimes reality hurts. So that's where I'm at with work. Like I said, my friends, my family, everybody should be able to rest assured I'm not going to jump out in front of a running train and hurt myself intentionally. So that's good. Other news, my dentist, actually the dental technician this past week, because this is actually my Monday now, it's the 10th, but it's my Monday. I gotta go back to work tonight. My dentist yesterday, the dental technician did something wrong and they had to start over. So I'm held back a week. I go in and get tested, or they're going to test the partials out next week. I also got my therapist next week, which is great because a lot of this is going to be, I'll bring all of this up to my therapist. And I find this kind of funny. Not funny, but that, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's just the hormones. It's kind of hard to describe, but I'm coming up on these dilemmas and these issues. And even though I had a shutdown, I knew it was a processing stage shutdown. I even told my friend at work, I know I'm bouncing around a little bit, but I told my friend at work, my ally, I said, you know what, you're just going to have to excuse me for about a day or two, and I did that. This crap inside my head's going like this right now, and I was stressing. My fiance was back in the hospital, and she's back out now, so it's all good. But then this, reality check sort of came back, and it was like a mental shutdown. And it was a processing stage. I didn't just shut down and ignore myself. I shut down and I processed information. And I think that has helped me to grow a little bit. And I'll share all this with my therapist. I gave my therapist these videos, but I know my therapist ain't going to have time. If everybody my therapist saw made a video, she would not have time. She'd probably charge me to watch these videos, especially when I keep going around and around. So anyway, in other news, I gotta wait one more week on my dentist. Yesterday I did have laser on my chin, and when I say chin, I keep thinking it's just this part, because I already had my neck done 6 times. In fact, last week I had the last one on my neck. This is a different laser machine, different company, but they did my chin and they went all the way down here. So they're actually doing more. So it's like 7, it's 8 down on this one spot of the neck. Different laser sessions. And this is 6 over here, and this is 2 up here, and then 1 over here on each side. So, and on the upper lip, that upper lip hurts like a son of a gun. Like I already told you, I got my voice recorder. I'm still going to try to figure out this thing. There's this, thanks to an online friend, they got the same model. I probably should have got the model higher though, because the instructions on this thing are not very good. I don't have them handy, but unless they usually come with pictures or a box of crayons or something that I can entertain myself with, I usually don't buy it. And I was actually informed that the model up from this is actually a CA1. I guess the CA2 actually came with a box of crayons, so go figure. But this is a cord. See if I can get it in there so you guys can look at it. It was eBay. It was like 13 bucks. Yeah, CA1 cord. And actually, if I turn it on, if it will come on, oh heck, no, it don't even want to come on. There it goes. It's not going to show. It doesn't have a light in the back, but you can sort of see there is the frequency up here. That's like 440 now. And if I speak like this and bring it down and all that, blah, blah, blah. The needle moves around and audio check. Hello. So it freaks out. And if I speak like this, I'll figure this out. I'll play with this another day. This is going to help me eventually. I usually have one for when I do play guitar. I do a little finger picking, but not much. So I'll use it for that too. But for 13 bucks, couldn't beat it. You even got a microphone attachment, I guess. Couldn't beat it. So that's cool. Turn that back off. Next week's therapist. Side note, I should be in bed by now, but hey, kind of need it. A friend of mine at work, been watching some of my videos, and hello, made even a comment the other day. It's just like, wow, you're just so much relaxed compared to in your videos when you are at work. And that's true. And that's because I'm always uptight. I'm always stressed. I'm always wondering what people are going to think. I got my phone. Hello, it's on the charger. I can't bring it up too far. But yes, got it. Phone. Hey, get out of there. Let's see if I can put this out. And yes, it is Tinkerbell once again on my phone. It's a LG View, so it's got the touch screen and all that. So yes, got a new phone, same cover, new phone. This is my old one. It's a little different, but my old one with the super loud alarm clock, and then the new one. So I'm going smaller, thinner. Same case cover though. Gotta have that. Um, so I'm rambling. I'm going on and on and on, and I need to stop. I just wanted to, every video I make's all happy, peaches and cream, and I mean it's fluffy tails. It ain't all that. I probably should have made this video while I was stressing. I don't know how it would have turned out. I've already made this video like 4 times itself. And the moral of the story is, hey, I'm back to right where I was. I am myself. And it was needed. I needed to get slapped down a little bit. I don't know if you've all seen the movie Airplane, but there's a scene I know I'm rambling. There's a scene in Airplane where this lady's sitting in the aisle seat, and all the people on the plane are taking turns, just, walk by and just slapping it, trying to knock some sense into it. That's the way I kind of felt. Okay? I can tell you though, really, I can tell you, excuse me, I have improved so much over the last year. I've improved a lot. Oh, you probably saw them already. I've been doing this, like I said, I got my ears pierced 2 years ago. Last year, even before I even had the hormones, I would go, I have this big, huge, bulky sweatshirt, and, to hide everything up on top. I'd wear this, but I'd cover it and go to Walmart. And, because I just felt comfortable. And I had to pull them out the other day. And I still got them. Mine are almost getting that big now. Well, not quite, but. So I've improved so much over the course of the years. Yes, I'm not showing anything on them, of course, but I can't believe that. I mean, I actually got backwards there. That part goes over there, and that part goes over there. So I can't wear these no more. I gotta do something with it. I feel like somebody that needs them. I can't believe mine are actually getting that. They're not that big, but they're getting darn close. These are seeds right now. So I've improved a lot over the course of the year. In my office chair swinging, and myself. And I'm still crazy. I'm still myself. I'm still growing. And I got a lot of room. I got a lot of room left to improve. So that's kind of neat. Transition's just barely starting. Not even quite to 6 months. I'm almost there. Almost. And I owe it all to you folks. I owe it to my support system. I even owe it, to the lady in the shopping mall that said, hey, we're sorry, we can't take your husband's ID. To the crazy DMV lady that took 5 different photos of me before we looked at each one, too, on the computer screen. She showed me. What do you think? No, we better do another one. You stand back. To even her, the crazy DMV lady. It took 5 photos before we got the right one. It's my support system, and I've already gotten a couple people saying they're kind of, they're not jealous, but they're envious of my support system. I'd have to say, don't be. I know I'm blessed, and you got to remember that you guys are part of my support system. Every person that comes by and watches it, whether it be 1 person or 5 people or 100 people. Obviously, this YouTube channel is not a popularity contest. This is just more to document my own growth. That's why I'm putting this video here too. like I said, so you guys know it's not all peaches and cream. It's, like I said, I don't know. It's 30 minutes. I gotta run. I gotta go. But you know, I do gotta say one thing, and I know I say it every video. Just you gotta be true. You gotta be yourself, man. You know what? Until next time. Peace.